Howdy, everybody! How are y'all doing? This is Rees, or Brushhead Cub, and welcome back to another Tekkit Let's Play adventure. And as you can see, we are here in the beautiful wild lands of our Tekkit world, and I wanted to make a quick apology video. I know it's been a pretty long time since I created a video, about 5-6 days maybe since I uploaded a Tekkit video. But for those of you who don't know, I do have a real job, and it's been pretty busy over the last few days, so I just haven't had any time at all. But I'm about to go on a camping trip, and I had a few extra minutes to spare, so I thought, hey, you know what? I probably need to go make a video, otherwise I'll have a riot on my hands when I get home, and I don't want to deal with a riot. So we're here in the world, and if you read comments as I do, you'll notice that there's a next button over here that someone mentioned to me. If you can kind of see it behind, I never saw it because it's behind this wall of things, but if we hit it, oh gosh, and we can avoid that, it'll take us over here, where we can add new schematic, and apparently this is what's going to allow us to make a moon buggy. Now here's the schematic. I got this by cheating it in because there's no other way to get it. If we take a look in here, there's the schematic right there. Click on it, nothing happens. If we just type in schematic, we have this schematic, we have these schematics, right? Workbench schematic, nothing. We got this. I don't really think this has anything to do with what we're trying to do though. I think this is a completely different mod. So I was like, you know what? This is ridiculous. Tier 2 rocket coming soon. See, these things they're not even really working. So I was like, you know what? To heck with it. I'm going to spawn one in. We're going to put it in there, unlock schematic. But what happened? What happened, you may ask? Now we can go back and there's a moon buggy. Oh my gosh. So now we can build a moon buggy, although I still don't have directions for it. Maybe if we type in moon buggy. No? No? Well, let's try this. Type in buggy and click on that. Nope, look at that. It's still not giving me directions. See? You see how buggy this is? Come on, Galacticraft guys. You'll need to get this worked out. See, now I have to go away, and I have to open up a window and look for a wiki, and then figure all this out. So much work involved. And after a good 5 minutes of research, I've given up. There's nothing that tells me how to do anything with this schematic or the moon buggy. To be honest, I don't really think you can make it. I think it's all a lie. This is just nonsensical. If you guys know the recipe, let me know. If you know how to make a schematic, let me know. I'll come back and do it again properly. It's just, this is ridiculous. It cannot be done in its current state. I give up. I give up. No moon buggy for me. Not that we really need one. I mean, look, moon buggy versus this seems pretty fast to me. I mean, and we haven't even been to the moon yet with all our new speed upgrades, so I don't think we need a moon buggy. What we do need, though, is some more oxygen gear. Now, for those of you who don't know, there's a couple of options when you're on the moon for creating a safe environment to live in. One of those is the oxygen sealer. And I've been doing some testing with the oxygen sealer, and it doesn't really work at all. I read this on the wiki when I was doing my research. Apparently it's bugged and it doesn't work quite right. Well, I could get it to seal, but I couldn't make the area safe to take off my mask. It just didn't work. So I switched over and tried the Bubble Distributor. Weird name, incredibly effective. We're going to be building one of these because it works. And along with that, we're actually also going to need some compressors. And we already got a compressor. But I want to bring another. Maybe 2 ought to be enough, I think. And you know what? We might as well bring some oxygen pipes. And what else do we need while we're up there? There's some other things I wanted to bring. For instance, I wanted to make another fueler. Since we already have, I don't want to have to break this one and take it with us every time. So we need to create another one of those. And we need to bring some steam engines and some levers with us this time. So let's go ahead and not do that. Let's go ahead and, let's not, deep breaths. Let's stay focused, one thing at a time here. Let's go ahead and make the oxygen bubble distributor, which is going to need 4 lead ingots, redstone reception coil. How do I go back? I forgot. There's a button you can press to go back. It's not escape. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna remember this. Not that either. So if I click this, yeah, forget it. So we're gonna need 4 lead ingots, an air fan. Okay, let's go ahead and get the lead. We can definitely not have any lead, but I think I was cooking some up. Yes, pulverized lead. I'm going to have to get used to accidentally shooting the wall, I guess. So we're going to need 4 of those. Reception coil, we can make quite quickly. In the crafting table, 2 redstone, 1 gold. Boom, reception coil. 4 lead ingots. Next up on the recipe board, we have an air fan, which is a bunch of Invar, it looks like. Let's bring that back up. 4 Invar ingots and an Invar gear with some redstone. Okay. Well, Invar, we actually have some. Look at that. Okay. We're also gonna need iron to make a gear. Might as well get out all the redstone right now. And I think that ought to do it. Let's see. A gear is just 1 iron surrounded by Invar. There we go. And yeah, look at that. 1 air fan. And now a machine frame. We can make one of those right out of memory. Just need some gold, and we're gonna need some glass. We're gonna need quite a bit of glass here for the other recipe as well. I forgot what it was, but I saw another recipe needed glass. So 4 glass, 4 iron. Whoopsie. 1 gold will give us a machine frame. Fantastaroony. And I think that's that. Next up, we'll need 2 air vents, which is just tin and lead. So let's grab some more lead. And let's grab some tin out of this box here. Let's get that recipe up there and then just make 2 of those. There we go. And it looks like that's it. Let's get the recipe up there. Booyah! Oxygen Bubble Distributor. And then I want to build a couple of collectors, which is going to need more lead, which is fantastic. I mean, you can never have enough lead. Got plenty of it pulverized in here. All right. So we'll actually need... That's a compressor. We want a collector. 8 lead. We'll need 2 more air vents. So let's do that. What are we missing? We have the tin. We have the lead. What more could there be? Did I hit the wrong button? I did. Okay, 2 air vents. Need more air, 2 more air fans. All right. Just barely enough resources to make the 2 of those. We're in 2 more machine frames, which means we might as well just go ahead and grab a whole bunch of gold. There we go, 2 machine frames. And in case you guys were wondering, all I'm doing to bring the recipe up there is I'm holding down the shift button when I hit the question mark. Alright, so redstone reception coil. 2 of those. And then last but not least, we'll need an oxygen... Oh, good grief, we're going to need more Invar, some tin, and 2 more air vents. Let's go ahead and make 2 more air vents. And some tin canisters. And look at that, we're out of tin. Do I have any more in here? I should have, yes, stacks of tin. Great. It's enough lead for now. Let's get that tin cooking. And while the tin is cooking, I need to make some more Invar. So I do have ferrous, good. And I do have some pulverized iron. There we go, plenty of Invar. And I love a rainy night. Yes, I do. I love a rainy night. That should be enough tin to make 1 more canister. There we go, the 2 of those. And was there anything else I needed to make this? No, just waiting on the Invar. And we do need a little bit more tin as well, actually. I take that back. Alright, everyone, I think I have everything that I need to create this bad boy. And I need to create how many of them? 2 of them, I think? Let's get that recipe up there. And I have enough to create 1, but not 2. Why is that? Well, gee, what am I missing? Oh, not missing anything. Okay, I guess you just have to make them 1 at a time. Well, let's get that recipe up there and create both of these. There we go. So I now have my bubble distributor and my 2 collectors. And now I'm going to make some of these oxygen pipes. And I think 8 ought to be enough, but just in case it isn't, what's it hurt to make a few more, right? I mean, better to be safe than to be sorry. Because usually when you're sorry, things just don't work out well. 20? I guess I could go with 20. Or could go with 28. Yes, I feel much better about 28. Alright, so that's pretty much all we need. We have trees on the moon, so I'm not going to worry about leaves here. But that's pretty much all we're going to need when we get to the moon. And this chest of moon things is getting more and more full. Let's go ahead and, while we have some time left, create another fuel loader. How do I create one of those? It's just lead ingots, hardened glass. Okay. Well, you guys have already seen me make this before, so I'm not going to make you suffer through it. Just know that while you're not here, in your absence, I will continue to be working hard, like you would not believe, to get all this stuff ready. Because I believe in a world in which... Why is this not working? There we go. I believe in a world in which man should be able to fly to the moon. Not only fly to the moon, but live on the moon. To exist in happiness on the moon. Because that's what we were meant to do, people. We were meant to explore the stars, to live on the moon, to live on Mars. We were meant to go to other worlds and meet other species. This is our destiny. This is me just talking a whole bunch simply so that you guys will stay here and watch me build this thing, even though you don't have to, because you've seen me build it before. But you know what? It's working. You're still here. We built the fuel loader. I can stop rambling now. There we go. I think as far as machinery goes, I'm pretty happy with what we got right here. And while you're still on here, while you're still watching me, I don't know why you're still watching me. I'm going to take some Stirling engines. I'm going to take a stick. I'm going to take a piece of cobblestone. Going to create a lever. There we go. That's set to go, and it needs some coal. Probably not that much coal, but why not? And there we go. That's pretty much everything we need for the moon, guys. I think we're pretty much set to make our big return trip and set up the house. And yeah, fantastic. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Bye.